Hey guys, MBDC, this is the Mindcrack server. This is going to be my last episode of Season 4. I just want to kind of walk around and check out some of the stuff at a more leisurely pace than the tour we did the other day. Talk about some of the things I've done in the last year and what my plans are for the next server. So, this is the flower shop. I'm not going to talk too much about this because you guys have already seen it numerous times. I'm just really happy with how this came out. I mean, the whole structure itself is still kind of box-like, but my goal was to make a kind of corner shop in a city where it's like a store on the bottom floor. Usually it's like a supermarket or something. And then above you have the apartment, so I think it came out pretty good. I'm really happy with the flowers on the top. I think those came out really well. The roses came out the best. Sunflowers are pretty good as well. The, what is that, the orchids? Not so much, but still, I do like how this place came out. And I have all of the different flowers and plants and everything in here, and it came out really good. I never did get any of the mycelium. Never did get any of that. I know people were buying up my podzol left and right, though. And I sold everything for cobble instead of diamonds or whatever else like the other people were trying to get. I just wanted cobble because I wanted to finish Winterfell, which unfortunately I never really got to finish, but well, we'll see if we can kind of do a sort of finish today. I had a horse over here. Where'd it go? There was a horse over here. Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it. Oh wow. It walked all the way over there. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Get out of there. And take some suffocation damage. I don't know whose horse this is, but I'm gonna take it. We'll talk about royal chicken in a minute, but the first thing I want to go, but first, I want to go and check out the Dothraki camp down here. It's right behind Etho and Nvidia's buildings over here. So over here was the Dothraki camp, and I really wanted to have horses be random pieces of cake. I really wanted to have horses be a bigger part of travel on the server, but they're just really, really bad. Wow, this horse has no jumping ability at all. Holy crap, this horse cannot jump. Worth a damn. This horse can't jump at all. Alright, let's try this. Okay, there we go. So, you know what? I might actually change. Is my horse over here? Or did somebody take my horse? Someone took my horse. I had an iron armored horse in here. Someone took it. Damn it. Where did they? Yep, someone took my horse. Someone took my horse. Ah, well, whatever. We'll just keep this one. So this is the Dothraki camp. And this is based off of Game of Thrones. I'm a pretty big Game of Thrones fan. And anybody could come over here and they could take any two horses and breed them. And then just, you know, take the baby horse away and have a free horse. Now in here, this is the Khaleesi's tent. So it's a very large tent. And it has her bathtub and stuff. I don't know how that chicken got in there. Chickens keep going into the cauldrons. So these are the different gifts that she gave to her blood riders. And none of this makes any sense if you're not a Game of Thrones fan. And then the dragon egg. This was actually a dragon egg. Someone took the dragon egg. I don't know who has it. Someone on the server has the dragon egg. I don't even know how they found it, because that was pretty well hidden. But somebody took it. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if anybody's ever gonna own up to it or not, but it's gone. Dragon egg is gone, and I don't know what happened to it. Close this. There we go. Yeah, see, this chicken got in there too. I don't know. It's got a warm bath in there. All right, so let's head over to the main area again. So a lot of the builds that I had on the server this season was Game of Thrones inspired or chicken related, because I like the mechanics that chickens have in this game. They can basically respawn themselves. You don't need to feed them. You can use dispensers and stuff. And that is what I used for the royal chicken. and how I got it to be effectively an infinite food source. So let me head in here. And, oh, I can't get through there. Can I? Oh, God, I'm stuck. Can I? Wow, this horse has no jump. Seriously, like, this horse has no jump. Look at that. It can't even, wow. This is, this horse has no jump at all. At all. Holy crap. So this is Royal Chicken, the finest dining establishment in all the land. And there's the employee. And we've got King Cluck right there. You wanna, we'll feed him one more time. Feed him one more time before we head out. There you go, buddy. And let's grab, I've already got full chicken, but we'll take a little bit. Oh well, looks like we got some extra. So, someone left me some flowers. So how it works is pretty simple. The chickens up top will lay eggs. Those get dropped into hoppers. The hoppers put them into dispensers. Dispensers kick them out. And then they show up as baby chickens on the half slabs there. Now, because they're baby chickens, they're not in contact with the lava. As soon as they grow up, they get a little bit taller and they connect with the lava. They get killed. The chicken is automatically cooked because it was from burning damage, and then it goes into a hopper system and a sorting system, and that brings all the chicken over here. So this was probably my favorite thing on the server because it was just so easy. Like, I didn't have to worry about feeding animals or trying to replant crops. You just come in, grab a full stack of chicken, and go. It was so convenient. It really, really was. Where did that darn horse go? Oh, here you are. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave him there. You can just stay there. You're good. All right. So let's head into the Nether. And this is the Nether hub. This is the blue side, even though it's purple, the color. When you use lapis to dye the clay blue, it actually makes it look purple. And I just noticed that there's there's a messed up block right there. There's no clay. It's netherrack. So over here are my gold cloaks. As I said, a lot of the stuff was Game of Thrones themed. So this is the King's Road. These are the gold cloaks. They're supposed to be defending the king and the other royals and what have you. This is just a stable. So because the horses are really, really terrible to use in the overworld, I was trying to say this earlier, the horses are really terrible to use in the overworld because unless it's a flat, open area, then they're just terrible and they don't really work. So I really wanted to use the horses, so I decided to get some horses and I put them in here. Oh, you know what? I think someone stole that horse from my stable. I think that's what the horse was. Someone took one of the Lannister horses. That's what it was. All right, so I wanted to have a nether road that was a little bit different. So I kind of modeled this off of the King's Road. And then like this is supposed to be the trident. And every time I came in here on a live stream or something, I would go, oh, nether. Oh, yeah, nether. I'd go water in the nether as I rode past. Right here. I'd go, oh, look, water in the nether. And I trolled so many people because they go, oh, how'd you get water in the nether? How'd you get water in the nether? It's blue wool, blue stained glass, and light blue stained glass. But it really looks good. Like, it looks really, really good. And if you're just kind of going by it quickly, then it definitely looks like water. So I think it came out really, really good. So as you're getting further and further away from King's Landing, which is the Nether hub, it gets more and more kind of rugged and the environment gets more overgrown and the path becomes less and less. This is supposed to be the neck, which is like a swampy area to where the frogmen live. And then this is supposed to be the inn at the crossroads. It's not really much of a crossroads. It's more like a corner. So I think that came out pretty good. And I had to explain to a couple of people why the fish were like that. It's because they're hanging. You hang the fish by the tail, so that's why they're kind of upside down. So let's grab the horse again. And wrong way. Here we go. So now we're heading over here. Well, down there is the, what do you call it? The flower farm. I've already shown that quite a few times. There's really no reason to go and show it. It's just a giant flower farm. It allowed me to get basically an infinite amount of flowers, so it was pretty good. It was kind of a pain to make it. Oh no, that wasn't a Lannister horse, because I got both of my horses down here. So I don't know whose horse that was, but it wasn't one of mine. And then down here, I wanted to make like an auto smelting thing, but I never got the chance to, unfortunately. So it's still very much a cobblestone box with a bunch of furnaces in it. Never did get to finish that. And one of the things I really wanted to do was I wanted to be able to just ride the horses from one area into the portal and out the other. But unfortunately, they never added that, and I don't know if they're going to. So let me show you real fast what I'm talking about here. I really wanted them to add this. Hopefully at some point they will, but for right now, it doesn't work like that. So I wanted you to be able to go in and just ride into the portal. And then I wanted to have the stable on the other side. I think that would have been cool, but unfortunately, if you're on top of the horse, you can't ride through. Oh, did they fix that? Oh, they fixed it. Oh, look at that. They fixed it. Again, finally. Alright, so this was a huge complaint of mine. If you notice, all of the trees here are missing the middle parts. And it looks kind of dumb because of that. I liked it when it was a little bit more overgrown and you had to kind of like duck your head, so to speak, when you're going through here. And the reason for that was because you used to take suffocation damage when you were on top of a horse, when you had your head in leaves. Now, this made it even more difficult to use horses, but they said, I remember, so originally you didn't take damage, and then they changed it so you took damage. I don't know if it was on purpose or on accident, but then they said, no, it's on purpose, or something like we're going to leave it because it should be like that, and blah, blah, blah. But apparently they changed it back, which is pretty good. So I'm really glad that they changed it back. I can't see anything. I'm trying to F5, but because I'm actually in the leaf block, you can't see it. So I'm glad that they changed that back. If we were still staying on the server, I would fix all of that and put all the pine needles and stuff back, but there's no point now. So I'm kind of glad that they fixed that. All right, let's head back over in here, and I'll show you Winterfell real fast. There's also some other stuff I want to do over here. And this is the location of what was supposed to be Winterfell. Unfortunately, it is just a big stone wall right now. But it would have been nice. I think this was a little too big of a project for just me to take on, though. And all my sheep got out. I don't know what exactly in the snapshot caused it, but something in the snapshot, the latest one when we updated, caused all the animals to get out of this pen. So now they're all just kind of out and about. Ah, well. And this is an incredibly ugly iron farm. And we've got lots and lots of villagers in here. As you can clearly hear them going to town on the doors, which was so annoying to listen to. And down here, all the iron golems would come down here, and you could collect up all the iron. I got a decent amount of iron. I got quite a few poppies, too. My plan over here was to use these guys as the inhabitants of Winterfell. So I was going to get name tags, and I was going to rename all these people, like Robb Stark and what have you, in order to put them in the town. And unfortunately, again, that didn't happen. So a little too big of a project, I think. For me, just to do it by myself, I think it was just much too big of a project. Unfortunately. And then there's the other iron golem up there. So, oh, we got some zombies. Oh god, going to town the doors. Let me, you know what? Let me head over here. Hang on. I should be under the effects of a beacon any second now. I hope. There we go. There we go. So in here, is what was supposed to be Winterfell, and I tried to make it to a certain scale, but that was going to be way too big, so I had to scale it down. And then even then, the walls would have been like 50 or 60 blocks high, and I'm like, oh god, like it just required so many materials. And for one person to do that in survival would have taken forever. So here's the basic layout. I'm not going to reset these maps because if I do, all of the walls will disappear because they're covered in snow. So this was the idea here, and this was going to be like the Godswood right here. And let's see, what else? I forget exactly where, but here would have been one of the entrances, and then there was going to be an entrance right here. The only thing I can remember is the Godswood was going to be right about here. And unfortunately, it wasn't in the correct orientation either. Like, it wasn't north, south, east, west in the correct way. Well, in any event, I didn't get to quite finish it. So let's do a little bit here. I'm gonna just grab some stone, and let's kind of pseudo finish it. Get out of here. What do you got? Oh, they're underneath me. So clearing this was a pain. This took a while. Just clearing the area took forever. It took such a long time. Do I have any... I don't have any crafting benches over here, do I? I want to leave this here. This was the tree that was here when I first got here, and I was going to use this as one of the Godswood trees. So I'm going to leave that here. And you know what? Let's, you know what? I actually don't need a crafting bench. So let's do this. I'm going to take that. Oh, no, I do need a crafting bench, actually. Hang on. Is there any wood around here that I can use? I don't want to use that. I want to leave that up there. I think there might be some stuff over here. There might be a crafting bench over here. Is there? Yeah, there is. Okay. So let's just grab this one. And we're gonna kind of finish Winterfell. Sort of. One of the most important things of Winterfell, I think, is the Godswood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of make we're gonna make Winterfell kind of encompassing this. Do I want to grab this stuff? This was what I was originally going to use for kind of a design. I'm going to leave that like that. We'll go with a more simplistic design. So I'm just going to basically, we're just going to do this. And no, that's not right. It should be like that, sort of. So we'll just, yeah, it's not really it's kind of off, I think. Oh, you know what? I know why. Because this needs to go like this. It goes like this, like that, and then this goes like this. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Like that. There we go. That's the correct shape of the fortress, I think. Sort of. Hold on. Let me put this one right here. Yeah, I think that's the correct. Let me look. Let me make sure it's the correct shape. Yeah, it's a square, but it's got two of the sides caved in a bit. So this is the correct shape. Although this is a little too short. There we go. There we go. So that's the correct shape. So we've got that, and then let's just put some of this right here. Hang on. And ooh, this one's gonna be tough. Let's just put that like that, and we'll put that right there. There we go. Just enough of the blocks. There we go. Let's put a little entrance right here. There we go. I need a sign. Let me go grab some wood real fast. So that is basically gonna be Winterfell. All my colored sheep got out. I let them out. I was moving them all, a lot of my sheep to the little pen over there, and I just opened the large pen, and all the sheep just went spilling out. I'm like, yeah, whatever. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, so do I have any signs? I have no signs. Do have... I should have some wood somewhere. Ah, we got plenty of it. Look at that. Look at that. We'll use some spruce. And let's make a couple of signs. And there we go. Bam. Okay. Come on, sprint. There we go. So, as you've noticed, a lot of the stuff in this particular season was like Game of Thrones themed. I'm not going to do any Game of Thrones stuff in the next season. I think I'm going to do some other things. One of the things that I wanted to do, which was suggested, was... There we go. Bam. Winterfell is done. Winterfell is done. Let's actually put that right there. Winterfell is done. Ta-da! Yeah. I'm not going to do any Game of Thrones in the next season. But one of the things that I did want to do in this season that I never got the chance to was a recreation of the Pillars of Nosgoth. So I was looking at the map of Nosgoth. Nosgoth, by the way, is... Well, it's the name of the world from the Legacy of Kain series, which is one of my favorite video game series of all time. It's also the name of a new game that I think Square Enix just released. Actually, no, I think it's still in beta. It's kind of like a Left 4 Dead game. It's not like the old ones, where the old ones were like kind of action-adventure kind of games. But the Legacy of Kain story is really, really good, minus Blood Omen 2, which is a travesty. But besides that, the game and the story is really, really awesome. And the Pillars of Nosgoth are a pretty cool thing. So I might try to recreate those. I'm still not sure what material I'm going to use, though, because it's got to go from bedrock to sky. If you want to do it right, it's got to go from bedrock to sky. So that's a lot. That's a lot of materials. Oh, yeah, let me show you over here. So these guys, this is Summer, which is Bran's wolf. Namira, which is Arya's wolf. And then Ghost, which is Jon Snow's wolf. So I'm missing Greywind, which was Robb Stark's. Lady, which was Sansa's. And Shaggy Dog, which was Rickon's. So I only ended up getting the 3 dogs, but these were supposed to, and I wanted them to be wild because I wanted to have them growl at players when anybody came by here, but unfortunately, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to because of the way that wild dogs and stuff, like you can't breed them or anything like that, so you have to have them tamed in order to breed them and blah blah blah, so it was kind of a pain. Anyways, let me show you in here. So I'm gonna get rid of this stuff here. Let me just get rid of this here. So I've got some things that I want to put on the walls here because I know this world is gonna be saved and it's gonna be put on the museum and what have you on the Play Minecraft server or Play Mindcrack server. And it's also going to probably be on, what the heck? What? Thank you. All right. It's probably also going to be available for download and stuff like that at some point. So I know people like to see that sort of stuff. So I want to put some of the important things that I had. So first up, this is like the best equipment that you can possibly get in vanilla. It's Unbreaking 3, Prot 4, it's also got feather falling. So I'm gonna put my armor up in the. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of this. Man, I wish I had the auto sort function from, what do you call it? The modded Minecraft. So I'm just gonna put my equipment and stuff up in here. So I'm gonna put my sword in there, and then this is my efficiency 5, and then I'm gonna put the lumber axe and the shovel. Actually, you know what? Let's I get a better idea. Oh, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose the stuff. I got a better idea. I'm gonna put it like it's on my hotbar. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is basically what my hotbar is. And I always have it. It's the exact same way every single time. So I've always got the sword in the first one. And then, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not gonna have enough spaces. So it's always like this, though. I've got my sword, pickaxe, axe, and then the shovel is always in the 4th spot. Usually I have some cobble in the 5th spot, right there. Let's see here. 6th is always the bucket. It's always the bucket. 7th can kind of vary. It's 7th can usually be different stuff. So I'll leave the 7th one open. This one is always going to be chicken, and this one is always going to be torches. So that's my hotbar. And you know what? I'm going to get... I don't know why you can't... There you go. So this is my hotbar. Let me... Where's the signs? Let me grab the signs. Where did I put them? Here they are. I'm going to put this right here. So this is the 5th one. So that's always what my hotbar looks like. Always, always. That's my default. So I want to put some other stuff up here as well. So I'm going to throw my armor up here. We'll put this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll throw... What the... What just happened to my... Uh-oh. My helmet just... What the heck? My helmet just vanished. My helmet just vanished. Oh, no, wait. I put it... Derp. Oh, God. Okay, anyways, let's put it there. Apparently, I wasn't... There we go. It's like, where'd my helmet go? So, we're going to put that there, and then that there. That goes... Nope, I just did it again. I wasn't clicking on it properly. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. So, that's my armor. And what other... We'll put the other pickaxes I have here. So we'll put another pickaxe right there. And where's my other stuff? I had some other stuff in here too. So that's my efficiency one. That's my silk touch. I have a fortune pickaxe that I should probably put in here. I'll go get it in a minute. Some other stuff that I want to put up over here is... where is it? I think this, yeah, this right here. This was the, no wait, is that it? Yeah, that is it, okay. So, let's see here, where is it? This, and then this, and then this. We need this. What else do I need? I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Did I need to ender pearl for anything? I don't think so. Okay, so this stuff right here, this was the very first set of armor that I made on this server. So about a year ago, I made this set of armor here. So I'm gonna throw that up there. And I don't believe I have the sword anymore. I'm pretty certain my original sword did break on me. This is not the sword. This is something that NVIDIA gave to me to use for, what do you call it, for hunting. Oh wow, that thing's like almost busted. This might actually be my original sword. I think this is my original. No, it's not. Never mind. No, it definitely broke. So, a couple of other things. This was the pumpkin that I brought to the Ender fight that we did as a group. This is the apple that I made to solo fight the Wither. However, I never got to actually use it. I'm going to put that one right there. And then this is the Eye of Ender that I brought to the Ender fight as well. So, this actually was part of the Wither fight. This wasn't part of the Ender fight. But this was the equipment that I first got. That's what I wore to the Ender fight. And then this is the pumpkin that I used. This is the Eye of Ender that I used to help find the fortress and what have you. And this right here, this is just kind of something simple. I don't want to put this over there. This is from the Iron Farm. This is the very, very first thing from the Iron Farm that I made. So that's right there. And let's see, what else? Do I have anything else of any interest here? I think that's all of the stuff, like the main stuff that I had. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I think everything else is just kind of whatever. Nothing of any significance. Yeah, nothing of any significance. Nope. Oh, no, that's not it. No, that was something else. Okay. I thought that might have been. Anyway, so this is what I had. Let me throw this here. So that's the Enderman fight, with the exception of the apple. I don't believe I had the apple with me. Actually, I might have brought the apple with me. I think I brought the apple with me, but I didn't use it. So this was the first equipment that I had. This is my general hotbar, and here's my armor and stuff. I do need to go get my fortune pickaxe. There's also something, I know exactly where it is too, and there's also something that I want to show you down there. So I'm gonna head over there. This is the top of the chicken game that I made. A game of chickens where you cluck or you fry. I also found my fortune pickaxe. This thing took quite a while to make. It also came out pretty good. I'm really happy with how it came out. For the most part, there was a couple of things. There was some issues with the redstone that were just a pain, and that has to do with how redstone handles the chunk borders. So like this works right here. This system will work right here because it crosses a chunk border, but the same exact system wouldn't work right here because it didn't cross a chunk border. So I had to change it to a different style, and it was just a pain. I was like, why is this not working? And it has to do with the chunk borders and stuff. So I wish they would fix that. Oh well, who knows. This right here is, I believe, the fastest way of sending a current downward. You just use sticky pistons and the slime blocks, and you can send a redstone signal all the way down really, really, really fast. And it's also in a 1 block area. So like each of these is sending a signal down. So there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So there's 6 signals that are being transmitted downward. So that works really well. Let me show you the game itself. How many? I don't have too many eggs in there. The chunks over here haven't been loaded that much, so the chickens really haven't been able to lay a lot of eggs. So the reason why I use chickens in the game and why I use them in the restaurant is because of what I said before. You can just have chickens there, and then you can have the dispensers spit out the eggs, and then the eggs will randomly become baby chickens, and then they can grow up and stuff. So no other mob in the game can do that. The little wall art, the chicken wall art there. And also for this game in particular, if I had animals like pigs or cows, they would just fall like a rock and die. So I needed them to kind of float down a little bit. So that was why I used, 2 reasons why I used the chickens in this game. So game of chickens, let me just read you this real. How to play, take the bow, sword, and arrow. All lights need to be on, then the game is ready. Press the button to start. Chickens drop slowly, run and shoot or slash to kill as many as possible. Max score is 12, deduct 1 point per chicken. Oh, I had a typo, damn it. Still on the ground, put items back in the chest, and write score in the book. So, there you go. Unfortunately, this game was finished at the very end of the server, when not many people were still on it, so it didn't get played that much, which was disappointing, but, you know, it's the natures of the beast. So, over here are the lights. So when there's chickens in the chambers up top, then it will work, and it means it's ready to go. You hit the button and the chickens start falling. So the pixel art here was made by someone on my build team, the Broken Buttons. It came out really, really good. Her name is she goes by the alias of Velvet, or Velvet Key actually, and it came out really, really good. I liked it. It was kind of a pain to make, I gotta be honest. It was a pain. I had to use my camera account in order to actually see it from a distance and what have you. Now, all of this is wool, and you can hear ghasts. I was so concerned. Like, this area is 100% non-spawnable for anything. Nothing can spawn in here. And I also have, let me just break this. I have stone brick on the other side of that, so just in case a ghast happened to glitch and shoot a fireball, it would hit the stone and not the wool, because one little flame and this whole place is gonna go up. And that would make me very, very sad. Also, the other issue with this game is when you first fire it off, well, actually, you know what, hold on. My original plan was to have it so that you would stand in the center, and you would use the bow, and you would just shoot from the center. That was my original plan. However, it doesn't work with the baby chickens. It only works with the adult chickens. For whatever reason, the baby chickens don't render when you're this distance away, but the adult ones do. So I'm gonna start this up, and then I'm just gonna play the game as it was originally meant to be played, and see how many I can get. So ready? We're gonna start it. And the first one always spawns over there. So you can see, that's an adult chicken. Oh, missed him. Got him. There's another one right there. Oh no. There we go, got him. Got him. So this was how it was supposed to be played. I'm very happy that the fire arrows don't... Oh, just barely got him. Very happy that the fire arrows don't light the, No. Oh, crap. No. Oh, darn it. Okay, so there's a couple of issues with this. Now, you could clearly see that the adult chickens were falling. The problem with this one is there were more than one chicken in the chamber, and that happens every now and again. When an egg breaks, there's a chance that multiple chickens can appear, so that's why there's like chickens running around and they're not inside the little holes like they should be. It's because there was multiple chickens, and when they fell through the hole, they started pushing each other away, so they didn't fall into the hole. So I got a couple of them. Oh, there's one in there as well. There's 2 of them in there. But you can see I got a couple of them. I got like, what, 3 points, 4 points, something like that. So all the chambers are now ready. I'm going to show you what the issue was. So when you press the button to start it, you can see it open, but you don't see the chicken. He's there. You just can't see him. There he is. You have to get up close. So that's an unfortunate issue with the mechanics of this game that I didn't anticipate. So the chicken chambers are being reloaded right now. So I was hoping that you could see them, but you can't, unfortunately. And that's just the way the game is. So we got a baby in there as well. there's really nothing I could do about that. I didn't even know, like, it didn't even occur to me that you couldn't see the baby chickens from a certain distance. I figured that, like, if you could, I figured whatever the distance was that the passive animals would render, that's where they would, you would be able to see any of them, whether it was a chicken or a pig or cow or baby pig or whatever. But it's different, so they do have a different render distance for the baby animals, which is kind of annoying. So, oh well. Look, water in the nether. So I'm going to head back here. I'm going to throw this pickaxe on the wall, and then I'm going to log out of Season 4. And again, I'm not going to do any Game of Thrones stuff for the next season. I'm going to do more other stuff. I think I'm going to do, like, Legacy of Kain related stuff, because there's a lot of really cool Legacy of Kain stuff you can do. So I think I'm going to do that. Pillars of Nosgoth. And for the last time, so this pickaxe right here, if I can get it. This one is my efficiency one. I didn't rename that one. The original one I had broke, unfortunately. This one is the fortune one, so I'm going to put that one there. And then this one, I thought I renamed it. Oh, what are you doing here? Get out of here. No, this is just diamond pickaxe. Hang on. Did I not rename it? Oh, here it is right here. This is it right here. So I had the wrong one up there. So I'm going to put this one on the wall. This is the Silk Touch one. Wait, what? There we go. So we got the Silk Touch one and the Fortune one. And then all of my armor and all of the other stuff. None of this stuff is named, I don't believe. No. So it's a nice little thing, I guess, for anybody that comes onto the server for the Play Minecraft in the museum, Play Minecraft in the museum, or if they download it or something. So here's all the stuff. It's kind of for history's sake, I guess. So hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to the reset. There's new terrain and stuff like that, and I think the new reset will be really, really good, because unfortunately the server as it is right now is kind of dead. But I'm glad I got to, air quotes, finish Winterfell and all that other stuff. So again, hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. We'll see you in Season 5. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.